the process of translating an alien vocabulary shifts the way she processes her own existence. At the conclusion of the film Arrival, linguist Louise Banks makes a decision that leaves many viewers uncomfortable. She actively chooses to start a family and have a daughter with her partner, Ian. She makes this choice knowing exactly how it will end. She knows her daughter will contract a rare, untreatable disease and die young. She also knows that when she finally confesses this foresight to Ian, the revelation will destroy their relationship, and he will leave her. From the outside, this looks like an act of cruelty. Bringing a child into the world with the absolute certainty that they are doomed to a brief, agonizing existence strikes many as a selfish choice. That reaction stems from how we are wired to experience life. We judge morality through the lens of cause and effect. In a linear world, if you see a tragedy waiting on the road ahead, the only logical action is to steer away to avoid the pain. To comprehend why a brilliant woman would walk willingly into her own heartbreak, we have to look past our own human logic. We have to examine how the process of translating an alien vocabulary shifts the way she processes her own existence. There is a concept in linguistics known as the Sapir-Whorf hypothesis. The core idea is that the structure of a language dictates how its native speakers perceive reality. The words you use determine the thoughts you are capable of having. We can see this principle in action by comparing these two forms of writing. Human language is sequential. Words follow each other in a straight line. But Heptapod B is composed of circular logograms. The entire complex thought is rendered simultaneously. As Louise masters this syntax, her consciousness detaches from the linear progression of human time. She is no longer moving from point A to point B. Premonitions. A premonition implies a guess about a future that hasn't happened yet. Instead, she is experiencing every moment of her life concurrently. She is living the beginning, the middle, and the end at the exact same time. For Louise, the future ceases to be a blank slate of possibilities. It becomes as fixed, tangible, and accessible as any memory from her past. This shift in perception leads directly into one of the film's most debated moments. At the climax, the world is on the brink of war, and Louise manages to contact the Chinese general on his highly secure private phone line to talk him down. She knows the number, and she knows the dying words of his wife, because the general himself tells her this information at a gala 18 months in the future. She then uses that data in the present to prevent the military strike. Mapping this on a traditional timeline creates a classic bootstrap paradox. The information seemingly has no true point of origin. The general only tells her the words in the future because she told them to him in the past. But that paradox only exists if time is a straight line. In the deterministic universe of the heptapods, the past and the future exist simultaneously as a single, unified structure. The data transfer is simply a fixed pillar holding that structure up. This is exactly why the aliens arrived in the first place. They are fulfilling their specific role in this fixed loop, gifting humanity their language to ensure our survival, because they already know they will need our help 3,000 years from now. Knowing the future does not grant the power to alter it. It simply reveals the intricate, unchangeable architecture of destiny. And that brings us right back to Louise's decision to have her daughter, Hannah. When we look at her choice through the lens of nonlinear perception, the context entirely shifts. Her partner Ian represents the emotional casualty of our standard, linear thinking. When faced with a tragedy he cannot alter, his human instinct is to reject it, leading to the inevitable collapse of their relationship. Human free will is defined by the desire to avoid pain and change negative outcomes. But heptapod free will operates on an entirely different plane of consciousness. For a mind that experiences time all at once, free will becomes the conscious, active decision to participate in a fixed reality. It is the willingness to step into the circle, knowing that the profound joy and the crushing agony arrive as an inseparable package. By teaching us an alien language, the story proves something deeply human. To love fully means accepting the absolute inevitability of loss. Even if life is a circle with a tragic end, the light caught in the journey is still worth the fall.